AI agents and chatbots. This is how to make money with CrewAI in 2024. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Well, in this video, we are going to give you the knowledge you need to earn money with CrewAI online right now. As you can see, we are on the official CrewAI.com website, and you can see the address in the address bar of my browser right here. You can also alternatively search for CrewAI on your usual search engine like Google or alternatively Microsoft Bing, and at the top of the search results you should find CrewAI. If not, make sure you're clicking the correct website before you're taken to this page. You can also double check the web address by double clicking the address bar, and at the top you should see https:// before the website address is given. So now that we've confirmed we are on the correct website, let's show you a little bit more about what this AI can do for you. On the main homepage, it says AI agents for real use cases. Most AI agent frameworks are hard to use. We provide power with simplicity. Automate the most important workflows quickly. And then you can see the amount of users that use this service and a bit more. By scrolling down, you can find additional information, but we're going to make it a lot simpler here in this video and condense a lot of information into really easy to understand phrases and sentences so that you can have a good understanding or basic understanding of what this AI can do for you and how you can utilize it to earn money online right now. So as you can see from the diagram on the right hand side, there's AI agents, the process, and then the task. So the AI agent is completing the process so that the task is complete. For example, this can be sending a client an email periodically. The AI agent is what can send the email periodically. For example, this could be a reminder about a class that you are hosting or your client is hosting. Remember, these AI agents don't have to be something that you build for yourself. This could be something that you build for clients. And this is going to be absolutely crucial for you to understand how to earn money with CrewAI today. Because as an individual, if you're using AI agents on processes that you do online, you will quickly run out of other things that you need AI agents for. This is where you're going to earn a lot more money because your AI agents are going to be built for other people. So think about your clientele, who you're selling to and why. If you're confused at this point, don't worry, I will give you some examples of how you can sell your AI agents that you build with CrewAI today. I'll also give you some examples of what AI agents you can actually build. So let's quickly walk through a little bit of the sign up process, because as you can see up above, there is a login and sign up. Because I don't have an account with CrewAI with my main accounts that I use, I'm going to select sign up to show you what happens next. As you can see, there are two ways to sign up with CrewAI. You can sign up with your email account and a password, but remember, you will need access to your email account because you might be sent a login code. Below this, you can also see continue with Google. If you select continue with Google, you can sign up with your designated Google account that you choose. Remember, you can have multiple Google accounts, so make sure you pick the Google account that you want to use with your CrewAI account and that it's not scheduled for deletion. Because in some cases, Google might schedule an account to be deleted if it's inactive or if there's some sort of activity that it feels isn't above board. That can happen with your Google account. For example, recently I created a new Google account for a single service that I was going to use once and once only. I didn't go back to the account, but recently when I went back to the account, it was actually scheduled for deletion because it was so inactive for so long. And that was one of the reasons why Google chose to delete that account or schedule it for deletion. I could also prove that it's actually an account that's being used by a human, but I really didn't want to because it was just too much hassle and I've got other accounts that I can use. So now that we've got that out of the way and just letting you know that it needs to be an account that's active, continue with Google if this is your selected choice. So now that we've covered that brief note of piece of value here, you can also continue with Google if this is your preferred choice. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to take you through that piece of knowledge. As you can see, this says you're on the waiting list for CrewAI. Thank you for your interest. While we're in beta, access is limited, but we're working hard to open up to more users. Companies chosen as design partners will get earlier access to the platform, features, and help shape the product. So, this is something that I wanted to take you through before you get disappointed during the sign up process if you are on or put on the waiting list. There are other alternatives that you can use for building your AI clients. So don't worry about this. There's a lot of knowledge that I'm going to give to you if you have access to the other alternatives that we've covered right here on Mr. Money, or you're already on the inside of CrewAI. So of course, you will need access to your Google account so that once you're off the waiting list, you can then revisit, log in as usual with your Google account so that you can get started with CrewAI. Alternatively, you can always check out the other alternatives that we've covered right here on Mr. Money, where you can build AI agents, chatbots, and more. But let's not leave CrewAI yet, because there is some more information that you can find while you're on the waiting list. You have documentation, chat with our docs, join our Discord, blog, and the dashboard. If we select documentation, it will take us to this page, where we can find additional information on how-to guides, examples, core concepts, getting started. So it's how to use CrewAI and based around using CrewAI. But of course, we're going to give you that knowledge of how you can earn money with this. You also have Chat with our docs. When you select Chat with our docs, it will actually go to an AI agent that the CrewAI team have built. And this is utilizing ChatGPT. There are some pre-planned questions that you can select here. This is what has been created through the AI agents. It says, help me create a crew for a use case. What are some advanced CrewAI features? How can I set up a crew myself? Explain crew for me. So let's select explain crew for me, or explain CrewAI for me. So now we have a pre-planned response that has been created by the CrewAI team, and I can read through this to answer my question. This is an example of how you can create an AI agent that utilizes ChatGPT, and you can communicate with that chatbot that has been built using CrewAI. This is a brilliant example. But it doesn't have to be ChatGPT. There can be other applications that you can do this with. So you create the chatbot or the AI agent that is going to complete some tasks. In this case, the task is responding to messages inside of ChatGPT. You can also do this with other applications. For example, one popular one is WhatsApp. And you can go a little bit further with some other AI agents that you definitely want to check out right here on the Mr. Money channel, because it will be extremely helpful for you understanding how you can earn money using these AI agents and chatbots that you can build from an AI agent. So the AI is going to do the heavy lifting in terms of your customer service communication, for an example. So if you think of when you phone up a phone company nowadays and you have an automated response, that is an AI agent doing the work for that communication, where you sometimes have multiple choices like we just did in that ChatGPT conversation. You will also have scenarios where you can talk into things depending on the application that you're using with the AI agent, or type in a message, much like ChatGPT. Other applications that communicate with AI agents sometimes can be Facebook. I remember I built a chatbot for myself for a Facebook business page, so that when anyone visited my Facebook business page, they could either have multiple questions available to them automatically, or the AI bot will respond to them. Another example of an AI agent is Nightbot, which some streamers use on different gaming streaming platforms. That is an AI agent that has been built but also given to other users so they can customize the AI agent so that it does specific things at specific times, or when a customer or visitor says or does a specific thing. That is what the AI agent will do. There is something it needs to do, and it completes that process. There is also the Join Our Discord, which is going to be filled with developers and people like yourself who are interested in CrewAI as their chosen platform for building these AI agents and chatbots. Then there's a blog, which is self-explanatory, a blog from the team blogging about maybe the process of what they're going through right now with CrewAI, improvements that they may be making, and things of that nature. So let's click the dashboard. This brings us back to the home page, and we're now on the waiting list. So let's cover all of the different ways that you could potentially make some money with CrewAI today and how you can take advantage of something like this. So we are going to focus on your clientele. Your customers are going to be where you're going to make the most amount of money, because you cannot pay yourself until you've made a sale, but you can make a sale and get paid. I'm going to say that again. You cannot pay yourself until you've made a sale, but you can get paid when you sell to somebody else. So your skills are going to be available to somebody else. That is how you're going to make money sooner rather than later on down the line, using something like CrewAI as the platform for building your AI agents and chatbots. So for example, let's say you pick a niche. So the first thing you need to do for your brand new AI business, or maybe one that you're scaling because you've heard about CrewAI, that might be simpler than the other options that are available, the alternatives that I've spoken about already on the Mr. Money channel. Pick a niche, which could be sports fitness instructors or personal trainers that have websites. You already know something about your clientele there. If you pick a niche and a specific type of clientele that you have knowledge about, this can help you to sell to those clients. So let's say you're somebody who goes to the gym quite often, or you know quite a lot of personal trainers. You will have the knowledge of what those clients will be looking for and what tasks are needing to be done that they do not want to do online, because your AI agents are going to be working online. So if your personal trainer is online and you want to sell an AI agent model to them, you are going to know what you need to lead with, hook with, and how to sell to them. What I mean by this is, you know a personal trainer because you have maybe personal trainer friends. I'm using that as an example. And you know what tasks they do online in order to find their new clients. What platforms they're using is also important. Are they using Facebook? Are they communicating through WhatsApp? Are they using X, Instagram, or something else? How many messages are they getting per day? All of this can be processed using an AI agent that you can build for your personal trainer friend. That's why picking a niche is going to be crucial for you when you're building these AI agents for your specific clients. And if you niche down long enough when doing this, you already have a portfolio that you can then use to sell to others when you're then selling your services as somebody who builds AI agents and chatbots for people who work or find their leads online. This is going to be crucial for you, and then you can scale up later on. For example, if you get into contact with, or somebody gets into contact with you because they've heard about your work from a large company. So maybe a large company has heard about or saw your portfolio that you have now built on your website, showing the type of AI agents that you've built for these clients that you now have. You have a large portfolio, they've found you, you could have a very big bag of money heading your way when you're working with that big company. I'm not going to pick out a company that I can think of right away I'm thinking about Gymshark. So I think Gymshark is a company, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to quickly search them. So as you can see, Gymshark is in the same niche as those personal trainers. It's about fitness. In this case, it's fitness wear. They are very well known for being an online fitness wear company. This is where they find most of their leads and how they built their company from the ground up. You can find out more information about them, where they're from, and what they've done. And you can see that right here. You can also click into their website to find out a little bit more. Their website is where they might need an AI agent. So for example, right down here with this chat, there might be in a moment an AI bot that is going to ask you if you need any help. This is an AI agent, not always a customer service physical person. So if I click into this chat right now, you can also see that there are multiple questions that I can select from. And then if you send us a message, sometimes you're going to get an AI bot responding. This can also be done through social media. So I wanted to also show you how powerful things like CrewAI can be, and when you're selling it as a service, the level you can get to. Now, in some cases, or many cases, I should say, an AI agent can also communicate with a payment processor. So you can literally streamline a company's sales through the AI agent. If somebody's going to your checkout process and they need just that little bit more help getting through the checkout process, your AI agent could come into play, because your AI agent could then answer questions for somebody who's struggling to check out on a specific website. This could also be a cost-effective way for somebody who's building out their website or service for the first time, of how they can save money on something like that as well. When they're on the come up, you could be the guy who undercuts these very big AI agent builders, and you can get a sale, maybe your first couple of sales. That's one way you can get your foot in the door. What I advise is that you don't do this too often, or don't stick to that statistic. What I advise is that you don't undercut for too long. Undercutting is when you find somebody selling your type of service and then you price lower than they are for the same service that you are offering, because you might be new in the industry. Don't do this for too long, as it can hurt your bottom line and the money that's coming into you, and not make things worthwhile, which is the reason why we set prices accordingly. Because what will happen is your business will suffer if you're undercutting for too long, because you will be underpricing yourself and causing yourself a lot of hardship when you're trying to get your foot in the door for that long. So make sure you're not doing this constantly, and always have a look at what others are pricing their services at if you want to be a success, because this is going to help you have a better understanding of what type of prices are out there when you're selling that service. That's just business knowledge 101, but you might not have this because you might be a beginner. Also, another very huge tip and piece of knowledge that I'm going to give to you while you decide to build your AI business. You want to think about who will get the most value from what you are offering. If you're offering your services to somebody, you need to think about the value that they're getting in return. Are they getting a lifetime of revenue coming into them? Years worth of revenue coming into them as a result of the one-time work that you're doing for them in that moment. This is incredibly valuable for that person, team, or company that you're working for. Gone are the days where you're a store clerk who's working hour to hour, day to day. In terms of the internet, this is not the case. You can earn a lot of money for somebody else by doing one day's work. If you do it correctly, this can be incredibly profitable for that person. Remember, you're scaling your business too, so that value is also going to be valuable to you, because this builds your credibility and also helps build trust between you and your clients. And when you have that trust, you are then able to scale up and improve what you're doing, because this will open up more doors between your relationship and what you can do. Communication is also key, so remember to communicate with the people that you are selling your AI agents to. You do not need to tell them exactly how you are creating your AI agents. What you need to do is you make sure that you are delivering that quality and making sure things are above board in terms of the software that you're using, not doing anything, the normal stuff that you do not need to do. Don't use anything fraudulently. For example, don't try to bypass anything that CrewAI have set up that you need to do in order to use their services. So for example, if they decide to then price their services a little bit higher, do not try to get past how you're going to pay for CrewAI. Make sure you're above board and you pay for it if that is your choice and what you are choosing to use. In that case, don't do anything that you shouldn't be, and always keep things above board. If the price is getting too high when you're using something like CrewAI because maybe you're a beginner and you haven't scaled up quick enough, and maybe sometime in the future, touch wood, it doesn't happen so sharply because AI is growing fairly quickly, but let's say sometime in the future, maybe the price goes too high for you, then you might need to think about changing your prices to keep up with that price plan that might have changed. For example, occasionally I use Midjourney in terms of thumbnail creation or different pieces of art that I create. If the price of that subscription goes up, I can no longer afford it, and occasionally I just cancel it anyway. So remember, value is the hook and the key, not how you do it. So if you're using an alternative to CrewAI, like one of the ones that we've mentioned, this is entirely okay. You don't need to worry about the tool that you're using for the job, as long as you're able to get the quality of service that you want to deliver. This could also be a huge valuable plus for you, because what could happen is you could have the freedom to then use another tool. So rather than having to stick to that one tool, CrewAI, and something happen with CrewAI, because you also need to pay attention to the advancements of the AI agent as well. If the AI agent's industry has some new discovery that CrewAI is not taking advantage of, you have the freedom to then move to a different AI. But remember, when you're signing up for the first time or you're signing up for that service, remember what you're committing to that service. So for example, if you have one account and you lose that account, then you might lose everything that you've built previously, depending on the account type that you're using. So if CrewAI have a dashboard and you have specific things that you use on that dashboard for your service, you might need to rebuild if you go to a different AI. So keep that in mind as well once you're on the inside. For example, if you've integrated frequently with an outside application like Facebook or WhatsApp, and you're using that flow every time with those ways that you're building your AI agents, completing a process so that it gets the task done, like it says here, then remember that it might be different on how you do that on another platform as opposed to CrewAI. Your pricing is also going to be key. If you're going to make a cold sale or find somebody else online, it might be better to have a look in places where your clients will be looking for your services. That's what I advise for you if you're not going for a warm sale. A warm sale is somebody you're already previously talking to or have spoken to about your services or about their business. You know that they need your services, and then you're going to have that conversation. Cold is you don't know the person yet, you've met them either in the place that you're communicating in person or online, because in most cases it's going to be online for you because you're online and you're looking for new customers for AI agents. So typically you're going to be looking online, and if you do find somebody maybe on a platform where you're looking for people or people are looking for your services, then this is where it's going to be a cold sale, because you're going to be communicating with them for the first time. Having a portfolio is going to help you dramatically. So if you have some form of anything towards what you are going to be offering as your service, in this case AI agents, then being prepared and having a portfolio or being able to show what you can do is going to really help you when you're getting your foot in the door. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you are going to earn money with CrewAI once you're on the inside. And remember, there are alternatives that we've also covered right here on Mr. Money. Don't forget to check out those videos, because we've just given you so much value and so much help on how you get started and how this works and how you can make money with it, as opposed to working on your own terms for yourself. Make some terms and an agreement between somebody else as your clients and yourself. Show them what you can do or prove what you can do. Have that communication, and then make a brilliant relationship between your clients and yourself. Then you can build out your portfolio. The best way to get started with these AI agents, and it's the best way to make those sales and also get your foot in the door. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video on how you can earn money with CrewAI today. We've given you some valuable information, but there's a lot more where this came from. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.